as we go into the game. This time spawning in the top position, we have Jona from AT Gaming.
Xeric, and in the bottom right position is mouse controls SwitchBack, playing in the yellow colors for this game. Actually, he has a very nice friendly decal here. You see that? It's a smiley face or a smiley star.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
It's reminiscent of the, or it has been taken from the StarCraft's YouTube animated series about our lovely game.
StarCrafts.
So let's take a look here. SwitchBack doing a quick scout here straight after the depot, going cross map first. Is it?
Ooh, no, he's building.
No,
middle of the map.
I thought something fishy was happening, and we have a gas following this up. So this could be a number of things. I would wager this is going to be proxy reapers, and I don't think Jona will be scouting with a drone. Otherwise, he would have been sending one out already just now, but he's not. So he's going to rely on Overlord scouting, only finding out the position of the spawning position of his opponent. And SwitchBack, you know, he can. This will allow him to get that Reaper quicker to Jona's base, and Jona's going for a hatch first build, which is, you know, nothing out of the ordinary. This is a very big map. It's got an in-base expansion, so. Very common opening, and one of the ways to punish it is exactly what SwitchBack is doing.
Yeah, but SwitchBack is not very lucky in that Jona will seeing as how he's not drone scouting, his Overlord is going to be the fastest Overlord possible for Jona to actually get to SwitchBack's base. It's the very first Overlord he sent out. He will get to scout. You see the gas right away. Actually, will he see it? Yes, he's going to.
Yeah, he does see the gas, and he doesn't even need to see the. He doesn't need to see whether or not there's a barracks inside the base, because there is no wall off being built at the ramp. And you can see the top Overlord is already being rerouted to the bottom, crossing the center of the map. Just to confirm, the first Reaper is going to enter Jona's base momentarily. The spawning pool is not yet done, so Jona will have to rely on Drone Micro. Nice one, pulling back the hurt drones.
Oh, look at this.
Maybe he'll save that. No, he does not save that one. Needs to queue up links, 4 links on the way. Queen is being built as well, but he's losing a lot of mining time here.
Once again, so close, nearly got that one drone. Fortunately turned it into an extractor just in time. But yeah, this Reaper is being annoying, definitely. And you're right, that Jona knew what was up right away. He sent that second Overlord to the middle of the map. But this closing time for the Reaper, unfortunately. But there's a second Reaper, he gets the... He gets the one drone that was building the extractor. Oh.
Yeah, but he did lose that first Reaper, and that was a huge blow to the aggressive potential of SwitchBack over here. I mean, things are only going to become easier and easier for Jona as his queens start to leave the hatcheries. He doesn't even need to build any more lanes right now. He can just continue droning, because with the queens he'll be able to defend, I think.
Yeah.
And he's got link speed on the way. Once that finishes, those Reapers will not be able to do much of anything.
Oh, you're right about that, definitely. Yeah, SwitchBack needs to think of something. Either, you know, go all in with this thing, or you know, try and figure out something else that he can do. But if he keeps this up, and like you said, Jona will have an easier and easier job defending, then his attack will have done nothing in the end.
Yeah, I think SwitchBack will be going for a command center. Maybe he misclicked, because he already has the resources to build a command center.
Or he's busy microing, or actually he lost a Reaper just there.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is, I think this is the end of the line for his Reaper push here.
I think so, with the 3 queens and transfusions available as well. You know, Reapers don't do that much damage to queens. They're armored units. Another Reaper being lost there for SwitchBack, mismicroing that heavily. There's the command center at the natural, finally. And we have a refinery being built as well. SwitchBack disengaging from this pressure. And now, you know, if Jona were to get a quick Baneling nest behind this, for example, he could try and go for a Baneling burst. I don't think there would have been much that SwitchBack could do. Let's see if he goes for barracks or starport. He should go for a starport. No, he's going to go to. He's going to go to build an additional barracks and float those two first ones back to his base. Well, this is going to give him quite a high of the marine counts, to be honest.
Well, yeah.
But I still think, quick bailing nest.
Yeah. What is the best? So let's see if we can try and help SwitchBack here. Of course, we can't help him because he can't hear us. Don't worry, people watching. What would the advice be that we would give SwitchBack?
I go for drop or Banshee play, one of those, because he needs to keep Jona busy for quite a lot of time. I mean, he did go for this attack, so he did not get the Steam upgrade in time. I mean, the tech lab on the barracks is only just now finished. It's 8:16 already. Usually, you have SwitchBack in production way before then. So his infantry force is going to be weakened as a result, and he has to maintain map presence with those Reapers. And if he can keep the army of Jona back home, which drops and banshees are ideal for this. He does have a tech lab on the factory. Did not make the switch with the starport just yet, so I'm not entirely sure what his plan is here.
Okay. But the general gist, if I'm reading you correctly, right? The general gist of the general idea of what SwitchBack should be doing basically is stall for time.
Yeah.
In any way you can.
Oh, he's going to try and finish the game pretty early here. Look at those tanks in production. So he's probably going to go with SwitchBack Marines, tanks, and medevacs. He's kind of lacking enough gas to do all of that. Producing medevacs and tanks.
There's only 3 gas right now.
Yeah, he just now finished the 3rd one, as he realized.
Jona, by the way. Jona's really ramping that up.
Yeah, he is, and that, of course, allows him to take a 3rd base relatively safely. His overlord positioning is quite good as well here near the 3rd base, so he can spot for drops and or ground attacks as well. He's going to fly in this overseer. He does see the tech lab on the factory and no add-on on the starport, so he should know what's going to be happening next. His spire is still 50 seconds away from being done. SwitchBack has to hurry if he wants to make this work, and he is. He knows he's on a clock a little bit here, because once those Mutalisks are out, SwitchBack doesn't have the numbers necessary to deal with Mutalisks. So those Mutas, what they will do, they will go ahead and snipe both of those tanks while the Banelings and Lings are closing in on the Marines, and they blow everything up.
Yep. Okay, so this is danger time for SwitchBack. He is moving onto the creep. This is when Jona sees everything that's going on. Oh, the Marines or the Reapers. Complete surround.
Oh, SwitchBack wasn't looking there, but numbers so far are on his side. The SwitchBack finishes, so good timing. Here come the Banelings! The tanks are not sieged up! The Marines have to split back, but nice micro coming out of SwitchBack, killing both those Banelings, saving one of those tanks at least, and he can continue the push. 6 Mutalisks on the way, not enough Zerglings on the ground to deal with this just yet.
This is very nicely done by SwitchBack, but yeah, like you said, reinforcements are coming in so much quicker for Jona than for SwitchBack. Although there's a 2nd tank now, but the tanks are in danger of getting sniped by the Mutalisk, exactly like you said by now.
Yeah, Jona is looking for that siege tank snipe. He knows how critical those tanks are. If you kill those tanks, then Banelings become super effective. But right now, Jona is just picking up reinforcements. He's willing to sacrifice the 3rd base in order to stop the reinforcements from flooding in. As he tries to muster up enough forces. There he goes in, swoops in, kills the tank, but more are on the way. He tries to get another one. Will he be able to do it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he will.
Failings this time. Ooh! Okay, saves a lot of Marines by picking them up, but loses all of the tanks.
Oh, this is going to be tough for SwitchBack over here. Combat shield about to finish as well. Let's see what the Mutals count is for Jona. No, only 3 Mutals, that's not a whole lot, and he's forced to pull drones as well.
Oh.
SwitchBack's army's staying power is great indeed, and with no Banelings or not enough of them, he should be able to push through.
No, this is gonna be very, very close, Eleanor. Look at this, it's just 3 Marines.
1 Mutalisk! Oh! And
so close.
Oh, this is so close, more reinforcements coming in. with the tank as well. And Jona, you know, he's lost a lot of workers here. 12 drones have gone down. He's down to 37.
And a lot of them are not mining either. So this is tough times for Jona. This fight has been bare knuckle. This is, you know, neither of the players had anything left. This was down to the one Zergling and one Marine.
Yeah, and SwitchBack probably is going to continue this 2-base push. Just is going to take a breather a little bit, try to reinforce and attack with more units together. And, you know, Jona, he doesn't I don't think he has the composition necessary to deal with this, to be quite honest. He's all out of gas. His muta count...
well.
Yeah, and his muta count is only at 5. He barely has any banelings to deal with this. And once that tank is in position, before those Marines start moving out that ramp...
Okay, but Jona, SwitchBack should not overextend, not go all the way with this tank before he deploys. Okay, there we go. Tank deploys just in time. Or, yeah, gets a shot up at the... Oh, the banelings, look at that!
Great hit on the banelings, keeping those Marines safe, and I think it's... At this point, it should be just a matter of time here for Jona, I think.
Out of control for Jona.
Yeah. Tries to defend to the best of his ability. He tries to get at the tank and at the Marines. He blows most of them up.
Yeah. Oh, more banelings coming in. Oh, this kind of looks like Jona is holding it off once more.
Yeah, but it's so close. Look at this. 2 Mutalisks remaining in the air. They go after the tank, but they get killed by the Marines almost. Only 1 Mutalisk in the air. Still a tank on the ground. 20 more links coming in right now, Frank. And Jona is biding his time, morphing in more banelings. He knows that it is very critical for him to kill off those Marines.
Yeah. The Marines are now in such numbers, and the most important thing I think is they're supported by so many medevacs.
Yeah,
that it's very hard to kill them, especially with the shield upgrade and the stim going off, killing all the Zerglings that run up.
Now, credit being given to SwitchBack during all of this, he did get the +1 attack upgrade for the Marines, so they're even more effective versus the Mutalisks. Nice pickup there, saving the tank. And SwitchBack even attempted to get a 3rd base, but that was denied by 1 muta from Jona. And SwitchBack in a good position. I mean, it's 2-base Zerg versus almost 3-base Terran. The thing is, the time is running out a little bit for SwitchBack as well. If we take a look at the mineral patches back home in his bases, it's getting close to that 20-minute mark where your main is going to be absolutely dry. And Jona finally giving up the notion of getting a oh wait, he cancelled the macro hatch and rebuilt it at the 3rd base location. I think SwitchBack is going to go for another round and promptly force Jona to cancel that one.
I think SwitchBack needs to, and if SwitchBack doesn't kill Jona with this next push, and again loses most of his push, then he really needs to expand. So I think SwitchBack is on a clock, but I think he really did turn around the situation that we saw earlier in this game, where SwitchBack definitely was on the back foot. And now it's definitely Jona being on the back foot.
Yeah. I mean, I think he is.
Yeah. You look at the supply counts.
I mean, take a look at his muta count. It's down to 4, which means you cannot pick off medevacs, not effectively.
Tanks at this point.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Oh, but this was a good engagement for Jona. SwitchBack not paying attention. But the Marine numbers, you know, they're so high that Jona does not have the means to deal with this currently.
I think this is going to be GG. Look at this. Banelings getting killed before they morph. That's when you know when it's done. Yep, GG, says Jona.
Wow. What an awesome game from SwitchBack that we saw just now.